So a hot topic among fans, especially old school fans, is the old wrestling footage that WWE owns. How it was all on Peacock, previous to that the WWE Network, and you basically had everything in one place. And yes, it was awesome, but it's not that way anymore. It's a little confusing. So I'm going to break that down, particularly the big ones, the WCW and ECW libraries. And I'm going to mention a few things I don't think people are taking into consideration. So let's start off with WWE/WWF. So on the WWF WWE side, of course, the first thing most people are going to look for is WrestleMania. And they are there from the beginning, starting in 1985 all the way to the 2025 event. Don't know about future events because of the ESPN deal, but they're there if you want to see them. Next up would be SummerSlam. As far as the big events, not chronologically, but it's the second biggest event of the year. And you've got those going all the way from the beginning in 1988. So how about the big lead into WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble? All there from the beginning in 1988. Little trivia for you younger fans. The initial Royal Rumble was not on pay-per-view, but was actually on USA Network to counter-program an NWA pay-per-view. And how about some of the classic big pay-per-views, like Survivor Series? Sound like a broken record, but they're all there from the beginning in 1987. Another one, how about King of the Ring? All there from 1993. But wait, that's not it. They have, looks like most of the modern pay-per-views are the more modern ones, like Elimination Chamber. And if you dig in there, you can see they even have the first test pay-per-view, which was in 1985, the Wrestling Classic. So WWEF, pretty comprehensive on Netflix. I know people are still waiting for Raw, but they still need things to upload because we know people binge watch. So I'm sure more episodes of Raw will be added, but right away we have plenty to watch. So let's move on to WCW. Then we have WCW, represented here by the NWO Wolfpack shirt. Now, I think everybody knows about the WCW YouTube channel. It's awesome, but I think it's a little confusing for people. And again, I think there's things people are not taking into consideration. But let's break this down. So let's talk about the one I think has the most interest, at least from what I've seen online, and that's WCW Monday Nitro. At the time I'm filming this, there are 53 full episodes from the official WCW channel on YouTube. Now, I want to go into this a little more because the first complaint is obviously going to be, well, where's the rest of it? And I used to be able to watch all of it. Well, a couple considerations here. This is YouTube. I'm sure in the agreement, and as is normal, they need to keep uploading new things because people do binge watch. So to keep people interested, they keep uploading new items. Not just WCW, some other things, but more episodes will be uploaded. I've seen one uploaded today as I am filming this. And the other thing is, especially when you get into the later Nitros, if you add up the watch time on these things, it starts at an hour, then goes to 2 hours, then goes to 3 hours, the length of a pay-per-view. So again, plenty to watch. And the eras span different eras. It's not just like they start at the beginning and you're waiting for another year. I think there's a nice mix of eras here, of big moments. And in that aspect, I have no complaints with it. But wait, there's actually something I forgot. For the episodes of Nitro that may not be up there, they still have a list of full matches. It's good stuff. So you add those to the aforementioned 53 episodes. And again, lots of WCW content to watch. Let's move on to Thunder. WCW Thunder, same deal. You currently have 53 full episodes and plenty of full matches, although I don't believe there's a list like there is for Nitro. But there are some real gems in these full matches because I know Thunder was seen as really a throwaway show. But here's one for you. How about Scott Steiner defending the WCW title against Meng? I mean, you want to talk about two heavy hitters. You want to talk about a very cool match that even I forgot happened. So there's something you're probably going to want to check out as soon as this video is over. Then we get to the WCW/NWA pay-per-views and events. Same thing here. There's a list of full pay-per-views. And I think a good portion, again, not everything, because they still need things to upload, of what you would want to see is on there. And if not, you get the main event. Quick example here is Ric Flair versus Harley Race from Starrcade 83. And considering, it's not pleasant to hear about, considering some of the blood on these events, like the Roddy Piper, Greg Valentine dog collar match, I don't even know if they can show that or if they could show it and put a TVMA in front of it. Just not the kind of thing you usually see on YouTube. So unfortunately, may not be able to see that. So when you add all those up, you're talking 53 episodes of Nitro, 53 episodes of Thunder, lots of pay-per-views, full matches. So there is plenty of WCW content to watch. Yes, again, sounds like I'm beating a dead horse. I know it's not all there, but they will continue to upload. But for right now, that's a lot to watch. And adding that to the WWF stuff that I just mentioned right away, you have how much stuff to watch is in just those two categories. Now let's go to something near and dear to my heart, ECW. Currently, the two ECW one-night stands are streaming on Netflix as part of the WWE library over there. Now, while there's not much else streaming, I think there's something big, something huge, in fact, that people are missing. And what am I talking about? Well, we're going to go old school here because you can get the original OG ECW home videos and you can get them from High Spots. And if you're saying, oh, I don't want to spend this amount or that amount on a DVD, keep this in mind. They're double DVDs. So we're talking about 4 hours per set, and they're only $12. You get a few at a time, and if you prefer the hardcore TV, you can get those too. I find they take up a lot of room, and I'm working on getting the individual events. I started, as you can see, 1995 with the debut of Beulah. And that's pretty much when I started watching it. So I'm currently working on, right now, going through 98, and I'll see what happens there, how much room I have, etc., etc. But I'm going to say I really enjoy these, not only because I can see the footage, but I can see it the way it was originally intended. The crowd chants. The only language censorship is whatever they had in the original videos. And yes, all the original music is there. So I hope everyone found this video helpful, educational, and maybe took out some of the frustration on the current landscape of these libraries. Hopefully we will continue to see more things that aren't really covered even on DVD, such as World Class. I know the Mid-South stuff was available, but it is, from what I've seen on eBay, they're pretty expensive. So in good conscience, if you want them, if you're willing to pay, great. I'm not. At least not at that price, whereas the ECW stuff is very reasonable. Again, hope this helps. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out some of my other videos.